Dear students, now in grade 11 we are moving on to the next chapter, chapter 2, relations and functions. First chapter is over, but we are making use of some simple terms like sets. What is a set, you know? Some terms from first chapter to the second chapter. All chapters are interlinked with one way or the other, so you have to be very regularly or systematically in studying mathematics. Now, what do you mean by relation and function? So before moving to relations and functions, we have to define Cartesian products. Now, you have studied what is a Cartesian plane. What is a Cartesian plane? How do you get a Cartesian plane? Okay. Now, Cartesian plane means the x and the y axis, the x axis and the y axis divides the plane into four quadrants. First, second, third, and the fourth. This is a Cartesian plane. Now we are going to study about Cartesian product. Now when you study a Cartesian plane, suppose let us mark some points. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 1, minus 2. Suppose I mark a point over here. Then you say it is equal to 2, 1. Suppose I mark a point here. Another point here. 1, 2. Are these 2 points equal? 1, 2, 2, 1. Yes, they are entirely different. Here the x coordinate, distance from the x coordinate is 1, distance from the y coordinate is 2 for this point. This case, distance from the x coordinate is 2, distance from the y coordinate is equal to 1. Now, so we are already familiar in finding out the points. And when you find out the point 1, 2 or 2, 1, we call it as an ordered pair. And these two, or one more, minus 3, 4. Where does it belong to? Minus 3, 4. It belongs to the second quadrant. And in the third quadrant, what is the speciality? Minus 1, minus 5. Both are negative. And in the fourth quadrant, what is the speciality? X coordinate is positive, y coordinate is negative. X coordinate is positive, y coordinate is negative. And in the first quadrant, all the x and y are positive. Ordered pairs. Now, when we move on to Cartesian product, it consists of the elements are ordered pairs. In a Cartesian product, the elements are ordered pairs. So, where do we define a Cartesian product? Now, if there are two sets A and B, you know what is a set. What is a set? It is a well-defined collection of ideas or objects. Well-defined collection of ideas or objects. Now, let A is equal to set 1, 2. B is equal to set 3, 4. Just taking a simple example. Now, what is the Cartesian product of A and B? Cartesian product of A and B is defined as or written as A cross B. Read as A cross B. Cartesian product is written as A cross B, and it is read as A cross B is equal to set of ordered pairs. Now, how do you get ordered pair? Ordered pair, because A is the first set, first element should be from the first set. 1, comma 3. Then 1, comma 4. 2, comma 3. 2, comma 4. So, this is the Cartesian product of two sets A and B. First element should be from the first set, second element should be from the second set. Then you get the ordered pairs, and these are known as the Cartesian product of two sets A and B. Two sets A and B. Now, if number of elements in the set A is equal to m and number of elements in the set B is equal to n, then number of elements in A cross B, A equal to m into n. If number of elements in the set A is equal to m, number of elements in the set B is equal to n, number of elements in A cross B is equal to number of elements in A into number of elements in B, and that is equal to m into n. Now, when you consider the Cartesian product, so it comes from the Cartesian plane. Cartesian plane consists of points. Now, when you consider two ordered pairs, now let us consider two ordered pairs, A comma B and C comma D. When can you say that these two ordered pairs are equal? These two ordered pairs are equal if and only if A is equal to C and B is equal to D. Ordered pairs are equal if the first components are equal and the second components are also equal. Now, let us do a problem related to that. If x by 3 plus 1 comma y minus 2 by 3 is equal to 5 by 3 comma 1 by 3, find x and y. Find x and y. So, it is an ordered pair. Left side is an ordered pair, right side is an ordered pair, and it is given that those two ordered pairs are equal. If the ordered pairs are equal, the first component should be equal, second component should be equal. What do you get? X by 3 plus 1 is equal to 5 by 3. Also, y minus 2 by 3 is equal to 1 by 3. X by 3 is equal to 5 by 3 minus 1. Cross multiplying, which is equal to 5 minus 3 by 3. It is equal to 2 by 3. X by 3 is equal to 2 by 3, or x is equal to 2. Here, y is equal to 1 by 3 plus 2 by 3 is equal to 3 by 3, which is equal to 1. So, the value of x is equal to 2, y is equal to 1. X is equal to 2 and y is equal to 1. So, when you find out Cartesian product, it is applicable on sets, and the elements of A cross B will be ordered pairs, and two ordered pairs are equal if the first components are equal and the corresponding second components are equal. So, you may get questions of this type. Now, if in the first set, number of elements in A is equal to m, number of elements in B is equal to n, number of elements in A cross B is equal to number of elements in A into number of elements in B, that is equal to m into n. So, in general, we can say A cross B is equal to set of ordered pair AB such that A belongs to A and B belongs to B. A belongs to A, first set, and B belongs to the second set B. if A or B is empty, then A cross B is also an empty set. A cross B is also an empty set. Next one, when can you say that A cross B is equal to B cross A? When can you say that A cross B is equal to B cross A? Only when A is equal to B. A cross B is equal to A cross A, and that is equal to A squared. If A cross B is if A and B are finite sets, if A and B are finite sets, if A and B are finite sets, then A cross B is also a finite set. Is also a finite set. Okay.